Okay, now we're live again, apparently. We are live. I'll just delete that live stream because that was just not...
And we shall never speak of it again.
Exactly.
Oh, it's like Werecraft and WcKaczek. How do you pronounce it? WcKaczek?
However you want.
I'm just going to shorten to Wick. And they are starting up now.
Okay, I'm just quickly posting stuff to the Discord, and then we shall get underway. Well, the live stream's up, so in terms of actually doing this properly, delete, yeah, get rid of that. There we go, now we got the right thumbnail. Haha, yes. It's all very behind the scenes.
Alright.
Right, let's get into this.
Alright, so far, pretty standard setup.
Okay, I'm just getting in. People who are watching the live stream, hopefully a bit awkward because we've got Strider live streaming as well. Introduce the players in due course, just in a second, once you know, everything starts kicking off. Yeah. Strider, hoping for a WC win, when it could be either of them. Alright, Geo, both.
I see someone's cheating at the bets.
I am streaming. So
we have Werecraft as the hunters against WcKaczek as the Dracula.
That's right. On my channel. I'll post one more link and then I'll do a proper intro. Sorry, people who are watching. I don't know if maybe it's just me who's watching. Oh, it's just Strider. Okay, nice.
Well, so far it's been standard Monday.
Standard stuff, just applying, right. Yep. Oh well, I shall do intro things for people who are watching this post-game. Who's got a pistol? Mina. Oh yeah, yes. No event. Oh wait, and she's got double items, so she must have got a trade on the go. Interesting. Okay, well hello everybody, welcome back to the League of Dracula. This is a match from the first stage, Group D, between Werecraft playing as the Hunters and WcKaczek playing as Dracula. Just to let you know, there's also another match that's been live streamed at the same time. If you go over to...
656.
That's the one, yeah, I was looking at the channel, I got distracted. Yeah, it's Strider656's channel. You'll find him streaming a game between JB Philly and Mr. Green. But we've got a match here between from Group D.
That hurts. Tuesday newspaper for Mina.
Well, at least they got it. You know, from a hunter's perspective, it's bad that they revealed it, but at least they've got it. But then Dracula can now plan around this, which is pretty important. People in the live stream, please do let me know if audio levels become really unbalanced, because in the live stream last night, Roscoe was actually a little bit quiet, but nobody said anything, and we didn't realise until afterwards. So obviously today I've got a co-commentator with me. I've got Mettking with me, another participant in the tournament. Hello, Mettking.
Hello. Pleasure to be here.
I'm trying to remember. I think we did a game on your channel, if I remember correctly.
Yes, we did. My friend Wormtown's first game. I can't remember who he was playing though, off the top of my head. Sorry.
Oh no, me neither. Actually, it was a little while. It was only a weekend ago.
His first game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that was a week one matchup, early week. I think it was Monday.
It was. Yeah, that's right. So welcome to the channel, since you haven't been here before. So yeah, this is very exciting. We've got two, you know, very, very skilled players. Yeah, that would be a good way to put it. Absolutely. Werecraft, you know, pushed me to the limit in the League of Dracula last year, or it came down to IDS to separate us. So, you know, at least from my perspective anyway, I'm not betting on it, and obviously there's so many good players in the tournament, but we're probably for me, one of the favourites to win the whole thing. And then we've got WcKaczek, who is just one of these, you know, newer players who's come in and has played a lot of games in the last sort of few months. And yeah, definitely a skilled player. A little bit more of a Dracula player, so I think that's kind of cool. Werecraft would probably say he's more of a hunter player, so having both of them on their their strongest factions, that's great.
Yeah, I've always noticed that whenever I play WcKaczek, the next few days, I'm always getting messages. Hey, you up for playing today?
He's very keen to get some matches in.
Yeah. So he's very well practiced. I know that much.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
He's definitely one of the newer people to keep an eye on going forward. I can see him making it pretty far.
Oh yeah, I'd agree. Yeah. This is a very tough group because you also got Quincy Morris in this group as well. There's a fantastic game between WcKaczek and Quincy Morris that we live streamed last night. So you can go and check that out on my channel if you're interested. We'll try not to spoil the result, but just be wary. We might spoil the result because of things going. Obviously Quincy and Werecraft played an amazing game the weekend before. So yeah, there's a lot of really tough matches very early doors.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at just how well balanced a lot of these groups are. Like, I did not expect my group to be as close as it currently is.
Oh, it certainly is. I think, especially in your group, all of you have been sort of beating each other, so you're all really closely matched. It'll be very interesting. I mean, we're going to get the results later on tonight, hopefully. So we'll actually see how close the tables are. I've had a little sneak peek of this organizer's privilege. I get to look at the files that we use to calculate all the league tables. I was like, oh, it's all really close. It's really cool.
Yep, we're in the thick of it now.
Yeah, absolutely. There's only 5 weeks in the first stage, so this is the end of the second, so it's going to race by pretty quickly. If you get off to a rough start, it could be difficult to catch up. But I think you've done pretty well so far. Is it two wins out of your first... No, 2 wins out of your first 3 matches, is that
yes,
it?
2 and 1.
That's good going.
Yeah, and that one loss you actually commentated. That was Humperdinck I played. Actually, rematch him tomorrow.
Yeah, that was a really close one as well. Yeah, it just came down to 1 combat round. Have you gone slightly differently?
We can live in the world of what ifs, or we can live in what's happening. I'll live with what I did.
Well, that's true. That's very true. It's a very good game between you two. Yeah. I think we've seen it now in this tournament because of the way I organised the tournament. The more experienced players, evil presence, nothing. They got separated between the 4 different groups. All the newcomers to the tournament have been all split up, but it's clearly, the newcomers are not phased too much by playing this. The old guard. There's been the old guard have been taking a little bit of a battering in the first couple of weeks. They haven't all, no plain sailing wins. And there have been quite a few losses, so the competition between everybody's very close.
Yeah. There's one player I have yet to play, though, and that's Pizza Wizard.
Oh, he's currently leading the pack in your group.
Yeah, and I play him Wednesday this week.
Reigning US champion as well, but nobody is invincible. Anybody can beat anybody, I'd say, on their day, which is great. It's just such a competitive community.
I believe the saying is any given Sunday.
Mm-hmm. How are you feeling for that match?
Yeah, that's the one I'm nervous about. Like, obviously I was nervous week 1 just because I've never done this before. And after that close to loss, I was kind of gaining confidence now, but this is still the one game I'm looking at and thinking, I am hoping I don't do too bad. I hope I don't lose horribly.
If you think about it, all the pressure will be on Pizza Wizard,
a good IDS could help.
Yeah, absolutely. It can make all the difference. But all the pressure will be on Pizza Wizard, in theory, just because, he's a player who's probably expected to win, given his experience and the fact he's, reigning US champion and all, so...
Yeah, I believe he told me he was currently undefeated so far, but, again, we've only played so many games.
Yeah, only 3-4 games for everybody so far, yeah.
Hello, only at the halfway marker.
Yeah, more or less. It's gonna fly by. Hello, everybody in the live stream. Feel free to leave a comment saying hello if you so wish. You can play along with the game if you want to try and guess where Dracula is based upon how things are going. Then feel free to put your comments in. We'll read them out.
Well, unfortunately, so far we really haven't gotten any clues yet to where anybody might be.
No,
But,
unfortunately
again,
not.
that's pretty standard week 1.
Yeah, until we get newspaper. We know the newspaper is guaranteed to hit on Saturday when the first encounter reaches, the penultimate space. There might be a newspaper might come out before then, or hide scouts, but, Werecraft's just doing normal hunter things, staying in place, supplying, doing trades around where necessary. I haven't seen any trades yet. I think there's one item trade, but apart from that, that's been it. I might have missed something. Apologies, folks. When I'm commentating and not playing, I don't pay attention to the game as much as I should, but...
I believe on Wednesday they did a psychic scan. He wasn't in Austria-Hungary.
Okay, that's good to know then. I mean, the chance of Dracula standing Austria-Hungary is very unlikely, given that Mina is right there with Godalming, but you never know, you can get some sneaky Draculas. WcKaczek can be a sneaky Dracula. Um, 6 Dracula cards in the discard after how many supplies? 16, 18. So that's just normal rate of Dracula cards. Oh, what did Mina have? What item? Pistol. She's got a holy circle now. Oh, and you have to discard an event. She's now full up. Because she has to hold on to the newspaper reports.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's just a blood transfusion or something.
Yep. It looks like Godalming's starting to clean up the ticket economy.
Yep.
Might have a couple horses ready to go soon, it looks like.
Yeah, it's that awkward balance. You might get the horses out, but you haven't got the white one tickets out yet, or the opposite, you can get all the white one tickets out, but then the horses are buried in the item deck, and Dracula's got to try to get a sense if the hunter's movement is lacking, by one way or the other, then he has to try and take advantage of that. No rumour token, which I think is kind of interesting. Oh, now she's got a stake. So is that Holy Circle? Oh, yeah. Holy Circle's in the discard, and the pistol. Yeah. So... Wait, how did that work? Okay, I must have missed some discards or something. Yeah, nothing unusual here in the discard pile. There's a couple of guns, but that can happen if you're keeping knives and heavily hosed, or you already got guns in your hand. So yeah, nothing unusual. I think Dracula's absolutely right not to put a rumour token, since that the newspaper reports was revealed. Depending on where Dracula started, he might just think, well, I'll save rumour tokens till later on.
Yeah.
From my experience of playing Werecraft, he's an extremely efficient hunter player. He was the one who taught me right in the beginning. So it's his fault. He lost the league last year because he taught me everything he knew.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of prompts. Oh yeah, that's a lot of prompts. One of them we know is newspaper, but there could easily be a renewed vigor mixed up in there. Oh, Hamburg, interesting.
Yeah, still lots of prompts.
Yeah.
You draw like 3 newspapers.
No, well, the newspaper wouldn't prompt on that because there's nothing to reveal. So there could be at least one renewed vigor in here. It could be double long night. That's the thing. No surprising return because no allies have been reduced. So yeah, it's either speed telegraph, long night, or renewed vigor. And there's at least 3 prompts in here. But then hunters could be holding on to multiple. That's the thing. So it could even be more than that.
So it looks like he's pretty well prepared to go off and start hunting him, but...
Hamburg's very cool, because he could be in Munich, say, and then looking to wolf form, or not even wolf form, just get into the east while Godalming and Mina got to deal with Hamburg, because they're the ones who are going to have to deal with Hamburg.
Yeah.
If there's a bats in Berlin, or something, then one hunter can't deal with it, the second one will have to go up.
So he's definitely in the Central Europe right now.
Yeah.
Now I'm guessing either France or Italy. Maybe 60, 51, somewhere central. Lots of places you can wolf to.
That's very cool what Werecraft's done. He, instead of trying to roll a fast horse or a rail ticket to Berlin, where there could be an encounter that would delay him, he just moved up one space, and he'll probably sort out tickets, so he guarantees to move to Hamburg. Hello everybody watching. Again, just to let you know that Strider656, who's in the chat, is streaming another game. So if you want to watch a different game, or if you have two monitors and you want to watch two games at once, go over to Strider656's channel and you can see a match between Mr. Green and JB Philly from Group C. We're watching here the match between Werecraft and WcKaczek from Group D. Two of the top players in the group, you know. And because of the way the tournament structure is done, only the top player from each group progresses automatically to the final stage. The second and third place player from each group of 5 has to go into the second stage. So if you want to guarantee getting to the final league, ooh, a little bit of a risky move, you have to get into the top spot. So there's going to be a lot of competition between, you know, the best players. That was a bit of a risky move. Dracula could have been sitting in Munich. It worked out for the Hunters. Maybe he's got a great strength, so maybe he's not too scared. Or an escape route.
Well, Mia's currently sitting on excellent weather, so...
Oh yeah, because she had to discard the newspaper, didn't she?
Yep.
So yeah, she's down an event. Apologies people in the live stream if you hear me slurping tea. It's definitely, I've had a very busy day, so tea is absolutely essential right now. If there's any problems with the audio, just put it in the chat and I'll try and fix it. Yeah, no, excellent weather. Well, that can be held for later. But I don't really want Mina to have it. That's kind of the sort of thing that you want on Van Helsing to trade across. Maybe Van Helsing's just full of good events. So maybe he just hasn't got space to trade. That can happen. I think the situation with these two players, WcKaczek has played 4 games and is 3-1. Werecraft, I think Werecraft is 1-1. He's only played because WcKaczek has played a game in advance, and this is a week where Werecraft only has 1 game, not 2. So if WcKaczek are able to get the win here, Werecraft, even if he's got games in hand, you know, the pressure will be on him then, because he'll be falling behind a little bit. So, yeah. All very...
Yeah, fortunately, I can't really comment on it, because you're the one who sees all the results before anybody else does.
Oh, I'm basing it on the results that are public. In terms of games and things. I can't... Yeah, I'm sure Werecraft has got 1 game this week. Yeah. Was like in the game last night with Quincy Morris. I was like, oh, Quincy Morris has only played 1 game, where he actually played another one, but I had no idea it had been played, because it wasn't put into the spreadsheet, and I didn't know the result until I just suddenly saw it today when I was looking for all the documents.
Yep, there's the excellent weather.
Oh, but is that... was there a trade? No, he got both excellent weathers. So he's using 1, but he's holding 1. I feel like you can really catch out a Dracula player if you have 2 excellent weathers, but okay. He clearly feels it's really necessary to get across, so okay. Oh, excellent timing.
Ooh. So where would you call for hired scouts right now?
Good Oh, probably places like Geneva and Zurich, just to make sure that Dracula hasn't gone too far away, or even Marseille. He's got as far as that already. Okay, so you took the most direct route. Leipzig, Nuremberg, Zurich, Marseille. He now could be in Toulouse. So Dracula here has not opted for a really sneaky trail where you cluster loads of events or encounters really close to each other in Germany, then wolf form somewhere. He just went straight from Hamburg down to Marseille. And now could be in Toulouse. Just as Seward, hoping that Seward would move up. Werecraft's very experienced, though. He wouldn't drag Seward all the way up without knowing that first. They're going to have to deal with... who's going to deal with Leipzig now? It's going to have to be Mina, because Gdańsk's going to be delayed, unless he lets it go. I know some of these other live streams I've been trying to hype up the players, and then they let me down. But Werecraft is maybe arguably one of the best hunter players in the community. So it's going to be very interesting to see how he deals with, WcKaczek, one like whippersnapper Dracula player who's just come into the community and it's just been causing devastation to everyone he plays against.
Actually, I don't think he went to Leipzig. Pretty sure he went to Cologne.
Well, oh, that's actually true. Yeah, he could have gone Cologne, Strasbourg, Geneva. Yeah.
He only went to 3 cities between.
Oh. Yeah. Or
he
you
goes
could
to
have gone.
Leipzig. There's no way he can make it to Marseille in time.
Yeah, you can go via Nuremberg and Zurich. There's a very long road between Zurich and Nuremberg. But that you've actually raised a really good point. The hunters don't know which city it is, so they're going to have to potentially check both, or they might just have to risk the mature. Especially now he's wolf formed. Seward has to stay where he is, or he has to check 54. Yeah, good trail actually. There's 2 different ways he could have gone. Yeah, well spotted. People in the chat, where do you think he went off? Where did Dracula go after Hamburg? Did he go to Leipzig or did he go to Cologne? Okay.
He go to 54. So he's not in Iberia.
No, that's a critical check. Oh, he's got horses. Right, now I understand why he brought him over. He might want to do a quick trade then. Oh, what? Oh, okay. So he's using Van Helsing to find the wolf, like the location from which he wolf formed. So he's not going to... Well, yeah, if you're right, if he picks wrong with Mina, he might... The next encounter might mature. What's Van Helsing got? Only 1 combat item. In case people in the live stream don't understand how I'm able to deduct that, this combat hand size is the basic cards. Punch, dodge, and escape, plus any other combat related items. So he's only got 1 more. It could be a stake. It could be a gun with holy bullets. It'll be interesting to see how he plays this one. Okay, no, I think that screams stake. The fact he's gone out. That's a point to Dracula already.
Yeah. First point, Monday, week 2. So getting that point early.
Yeah.
Relatively.
That could be one of the most critical points, because the way you need 13 points to win the game, you only get 3 per move in the 4th week. So yeah, that 1 point, it's on the board. See if he has got a stake, that vampire won't be around for long. Oh, he's checking 16.
Oh,
oh,
so he did go to Leipzig.
He did go to Leipzig. I went down to the 50-50.
Yeah. So that leaves the question: what is a Leipzig? Is it a vampire?
It could be. He could have doubled up. Could have put a hoax, thinking that the aristocratic might have, you know, been killed, but then they can't deal with the hoax after it. Could be a dud encounter, like, well, I was going to say dud encounter, but a mob wouldn't be too bad here because we hit 2 hunters. Bodyguards would be okay. It'd be gutted if it's a saboteur or rats or something. Where do you think he's wolf form to from Clermont-Ferrand, number 15? Where would you wolf form to if you were Dracula?
Well, see. If I were feeling incredibly brave, you could go to 48, but that really screams desperate. Please don't read this. Yeah. If he's doing a safe bet, he'd probably wolf formed east, probably to Zurich, make his way towards the east, the Baltic and Austria-Hungary. Because there's lots of open space over there. Time to leave a trail behind. That's
true, because now we know that he went to Marseille via Leipzig. Zurich will be on the trail. But he could have gone to Milan, which is right next door, and then he's now moving to Munich, and then he can go east. Oh, nah. Could have been better, but it's not too bad. He can hit one of them. Makes sense, your target Mina being the weaker hunter. Found the knife. So that was a, you know, not a bad mature. It could have been way worse for the hunters, though. Werecraft will be breathing a sigh of relief after that one.
So that means Mia's got a knife and a stake so far for her current items. Just one we don't know about.
Yeah, we haven't seen a horse yet. He might try and get Mina and Van Helsing in the same place to do a trade, but I wonder if that'll take too long at the moment. They have to deal with Nuremberg, they have to get to Zurich, but Mina can get there in 2 days, that's fine. Marseille... Yeah, the longer this wolf form's undetected, Dracula can leave quite a long trail behind. Let's check OBS, I think everything's working. People in the chat, if my mic is too loud, then just let me know.
Oh. He didn't stake the vampire in Clermont.
No, that's very interesting. Oh. Unless he's got double fast horse. That's a possibility. Oh my days. People, we've got 7 people watching. That went up pretty rapidly. Hello, people. Having a good weekend. What better way to finish off a weekend but with a fantastic game of Fury of Dracula between 2 top players. Oh, he's not going to try and check with Nuremberg either. Oh. Well, if Mina doesn't have a 3-2 ticket, she can't get there. Oh, he's got a horse. Okay, I can do with Marseille then.
Yep.
So he can't have. So yeah. Van Helsing can't have a double horse then. If Seward's revealing one, and didn't Gadami already reveal one?
I think Galopming did.
Or did he just rail up to Hamburg? Oh, I don't know. I'm not paying attention as much as I should be.
Yeah. Okay, it's potential that Dracula actually wolfed to 47.
Yep, that's another possibility. And he's running around in Spain. In hindsight, that wouldn't be as good for him because you have got Seward right there. If he'd had gone, if he's now in Munich and heading to go east, I think Werecraft might be in a little bit of trouble. I don't think his horse economy doesn't seem to be that well set up, unfortunately, for him.
At this point, I'm currently going to bet that Dracula went east.
I think it would be the best move for him. Or if he didn't want to risk it, he can go down the boot and then go across Adriatic east, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, now he's he didn't see the vampire the night before. Did Van Helsing do something else with his turn? Did he trade or something?
I have no idea, honestly.
Oh, poor Mina.
I've got a stick. I've got friends.
Yeah, she's at that now. Awkward. Yeah, if she gets into a vampire fight, she could just die before being able to stake it. You've got to be really careful. Nobody else can get to Zurich. Well, Van Helsing can get there, but he's given away his stake now. Well, it wouldn't be a bad thing if they both went to Zurich, because then he could trade her the horse, but he's down an item. And they'll be able to sort of do a bit of deception too, because, you know, Mina revealed the knife, but then if Van Helsing has another weapon, then you don't know if she's still holding onto the knife, or if something else got traded. If Seward's going to go to Santander like you suggested, because that is a possible wolf form location, then Marseille's not being dealt with, so then one of the other two is going to have to backtrack to Marseille. So yeah, Dracula's just been given quite a lot of time. If he is going east, he has quite a lot of time to leave a nasty little trail with rumour tokens and goodness what else.
Yeah, he actually could go to 4 as well. He's got a number of spots he could have gone to if he decided Spain was the place he wanted to be. But that still would have been incredibly risky with Stuart there.
Yeah, he would have had to hide now, but maybe he might go backtrack to 54, not expecting them to walk into it. There's a risk that then when Seward moves out of Spain, he might just jump onto 54.
Well, unfortunately, it was Van Helsing who got the local rumors. So. This is definitely where the hunt starts to get interesting. We have an idea where he was, but we don't know where he is.
No. Yeah, you're absolutely right. 15's not the best wolf form location, but just because of the way the trail got set up, Godalming got stuck in Hamburg, then had to take another turn to supply. It's actually working out quite well for Dracula. He might have gone even to something like 25. And then he's going to make his way to like Venice, Florence, go down the boot maybe.
He's going to start layering.
Yep, and WcKaczek is a player who's not scared to go back to those layers either if they're to his advantage. That's also very good. That puts even more pressure on the hunters. I don't think if Santander's on the trail, I don't think he would have done this. I think he's confident. I think he's confident that this location can remain undetected, which maybe says it's not Milan either. Then maybe it's Genoa, or maybe he went into the northern France. There'd be no psychic scans because Mina's been stuck on her own for ages. This is all a ruse. Maybe it's a hoax. Oh, he did go to Santander. Wow. Okay. Maybe he's banking on the idea that Seward doesn't have a stake, but we have no. He might well do, though.
Alright. So now for the other question, is this a bluff? Oh, Van Helsing's got horses, yeah.
That's definitely true. He could be an aristocratic uses up the stake, and then he immediately puts, I don't know, a new vampire behind it. With a Ruber, for example, or a Reckless. But this is still very good, though, because even if he goes to C and he goes off in either direction, Mina's not really in a position to be able to Psychic Scan easily. These two hunters are going to be stuck in Spain for ages. It's only Godalming. Does she have a Hypnosis? If Van Helsing's dealing with Spain, he won't be able to trade Hypnosis to her. Oh, what?
If she has Hypnosis, she has to be in the space with someone else to do it.
And he's letting Zurich mature. Oh. And if that's the case, then Marseille probably will mature as well. She doesn't have horses, I don't think. And Chartered Carriage would be enough? Let me count the rail spaces. 1, 2, 3... Nah, can't get to Marseille tomorrow. Unless she's picked up... No, but she's in a small city, so she wouldn't have the horse. Oh... Okay,
the only way she'd get to Marseille is if she did a 3 white and then renew vigor there, or sense of emergency renew vigor.
Yeah, or just sense
all that
emergency.
just for one event.
Yeah, and the fact that she's damaged, you know, she could just die to whatever's there. So Werecraft wouldn't risk it. But the fact this is very untypical for Werecraft to let something mature, and now he's gonna let something else mature so early. He didn't stake the vampire in Santander, so maybe he doesn't have a stake. This is very... He's got Van Helsing supplied back up again, so it's down an item, but he's making Van Helsing stronger, which is not a bad idea. Maybe he's just hoping he'll catch Dracula in Spain napping and get a lot of damage in before he goes to sea.
Actually, he might not be a vampire in Marseille and Zurich.
No.
He may have been hoping the vampire went off in Hamburg, and that would have wiped the trail out.
Yeah, if it was
so
just
drop a few events that you don't really care about.
What was in Nuremberg's? Mob. Wolves, mob.
Yep.
Yeah, it could be something else similar to that. It could be a bodyguards in Zurich, another mob, maybe. Okay, so he's layering it. If it's a mob, it wouldn't hit Mina, so it makes sense to layer it. Wolves would hit, though. Okay. That's a dangerous layer, though.
Yeah, so no nasty trap in Zurich.
He might wolf form to it later. Ah, look, there we go. There's the double rumor token.
So now they're forced to deal with Spain.
Werecraft might pull the trigger here and play Renewed Vigor to try and get a lot. If he's very well tooled up with these two hunters, might try to kill Dracula. Is going to be very difficult, but do a lot of damage to him before he goes to sea. Nope, he's not. Yeah, but you're right. They're going to let him leave from Spain for free, and they got 2 Roma tokens to deal with. Marseille's definitely going to mature as well. Still supplying Godalming. Maybe he's just trying to get the last horse out. Maybe that's just what it is. Oh, well.
Yeah, 31, not surprised.
No, but I guess the only decent thing with this is that you know he hasn't got Madrid, so there's no way... He could be on Mediterranean coast now, but because of the risk that these two hunters will jump on you with Renewed Vigor, he's probably just in Cadiz and hiding with Fog. Or with a double vampire. So yeah, the chance of him being Alicante is very unlikely. So he'll be leaving from South Atlantic today, most likely.
Yeah, that tells me right now that Marseille is not a vampire.
No, that's true, because if it matured, it would wipe both Ruber tokens. Yeah, you're probably right with that one. It could be a hoax.
Yep.
And that would be nasty. Quite a lot of Dracula cards in here.
10 Dracula cards to choose from. One of them could always be Emmanuel Hildeshire, and that could give even more after the reshuffle.
Yep. Oh, we did go to Madrid. Oh wow, that was not, I just assumed he would be hiding at Cadiz. Wow, okay, fair enough. And his horse economy, that's another slow roll he's got. Yeah, all's not well in the hunters' camp at the moment. He has to search Santander. Otherwise, he's gonna really struggle to get back there in time if he leaves it. Unless he's got a heroic leap. Oh, Van Helsing of all people. Ugh. Oh, he's going for it. Yeah. He's taking a long time to make his moves.
Yeah, looks like he went to one. He's in Alicante.
Oh, so he did go to Alicante in the end. Wow. Yeah, this is very, I know Werecraft is, very, careful and, astute player, but the fact that he's not taking his turns very fast makes, these are very difficult decisions he's having to make. And this is, Thursday week 2. If he was making, expect towards the end of the game to make, have to think a lot more about your moves. Clearly, I don't know what's wrong here. His his ticket economy doesn't seem great. Maybe his item setup is really awkward to deal with these, rumor tokens. He can't just let. Is he gonna let Santander mature? He might do.
Oh. Only 2 of the stakes been accounted for. 1 discard, 1 in Mina's pocket. So there's 2 stakes still floating around. Hopefully they aren't bottom of the deck.
I think Gadami's just sitting here in Hamburg because he's trying to get the last horse. That's what it seems like. Mina hasn't healed. She had to get a ticket. Yeah, it's all very awkward. When you see the hunters playing almost on autopilot, just making their moves really fast, that spells trouble because it clearly has got, especially if it's a really experienced hunter player, they've got everything they need. Fat Werecraft's being quite tentative with his moves. This should send a good message to Dracula. And even now, like he can go Mediterranean, Trinian wolf form into Italy, and like Mina seemingly doesn't have movement to deal with it. Godalming's nowhere near. Good mature. Nice mature effect. Pop up on the screen just in case anybody in the live chat doesn't know about it.
Yeah, bodyguards, which you basically just drop the start of a fight. That's. So now we know he's in Mediterranean. He could go Mediterranean, but he won't be able to wolf form out of it. You'll have 1 more turn to wait on that.
Yeah, or he might just go all the way to the Ionian in wolf form. I don't think the Huns are going to have enough movement to catch him.
Yeah, the 2 horses are currently stuck in Iberia. That's a lot of running they have to do.
Absolutely. And if
the tickets have not been kind.
No, they haven't. No, and I think if he lets Santander mature, then obviously that'll gain the movement they need to go east. But then does he want to give up 7 points? Yeah, this isn't flowing in the hunter's favor by the looks of it.
Yeah. It might just be a game where the hunters just get screwed by the deck.
Yeah, it can happen. If they supply enough, it'll eventually work in their favor, but it might be too late by then. I'll have to see. Maybe he's going to supply once with Seward to try and get a stake to deal with Santander, and then they gang up on Lisbon, maybe? They can stop these things, but they're just going to dedicate so much time to it.
Yeah. Probably almost thinking just to take your losses and start chasing Dracula. You won't make a good IDS score at the end, but the win's still a win. Looks like Stuart's going to start making...
Yeah. And there's nothing saying he's not going to go to the UK. Oh, there's another stake in the discard pile. Yeah, it looks like he's going to let Santander mature then. Alright.
Yep.
Werecraft's committing. He's just going to leave it be.
Yeah. At this point, I think that might just be the best move. Just, you've lost this battle, try to win the war.
Dracula will be complaining. That's 7 points he's going to get, but still, he hasn't delayed them as much. Now the economy looks to be a little bit better. Gotta be careful for Zurich, because Zurich's a double layer, I think. Still.
Yep. Matured, but he didn't let it go off and then put a layer on top of it.
Yeah.
So, 60's gonna be a nasty landmine to step on.
And the fact that it didn't get revealed, I'm not saying Werecraft will forget about it, but he might in the heat of the moment forget what location that is. And especially if Dracula moves back to it. But I'm sure he's got a note, either physically or in his head, that that's Zurich. Because it's on reveal when it goes into the lair, because the encounter space didn't get, well, the city didn't get revealed. Location's face down.
Yeah, 60 and 41 are both layered. So, he's kind of trapped on the other side of all that unless you tickets across. We're still have to take a nice long trip around.
Mediterranean. Surely he's going to go to Tyrrhenian. I said he can't wolf form, so there's a risk that if he just gets CG'd, the whole trail will get wiped. So you won't get those 7 points. Yeah, this might be a long one. And they've been playing at quite a pace, but still, having to think very carefully about their turns. Yeah, we might be in for the long haul. Good use of the double rumour, though. I do like it. It just forces the hunters to have to commit so much time to deal with it, or they just let it mature. Yeah, very well played.
Well, looks like Dracula's thinking if... Oh, never mind.
No, but never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say he's gonna have to. He's considering if he wants to try the England route or the Baltic route. Nope, just
maybe.
needs to be back in a moment.
Yeah, maybe he does keep going because there's no Rufus Smith in play, so he can afford to just go to Ionian. Wolfform then. He can take more damage to do so though. Unless he just Wolfforms immediately now, but it's just, there's a risk of renewed vigor and he just gets caught in Genoa or wherever.
Yeah.
Strider was saying that his match is already in week 3. Yeah. They did start a little bit before us, about 5 minutes I think, but
yeah, they're playing faster too.
Yeah. We'll suddenly see an influx into our stream when that match is finished, hopefully. Very much in the balance. It all depends, because he has been supplying quite a bit with Godalming. He might have picked up some decent events. Yeah, not had to discard many. Yeah. Seemingly has a renewed vigor, unless he's been really unlucky. He's got double long night and a speedy telegraph or something. Seemingly has at least one renewed vigor. So the fact as a hunter you've got that guaranteed, that makes the final stage of the game a little bit easier because you know you got that opportunity to jump on Drac, but that opportunity might not present itself.
Yep. Well, since we're kind of stuck waiting, is there anybody you're currently leaning towards who'd be the favorite for every group? Like anybody you think is going to be the top spot so far for each group?
For every group, wow.
Yeah.
Obviously,
let's start Group A.
I would. Well, I've got the. Well, I mean, you might have seen in the Discord, Captain Gyro's on a really great winning streak right now. He's won all his games so far. The fact that Roundup and Spencer have got a lot of experience, so there is still the potential that he's caught. But at this stage, to have such a good standing, puts so much pressure on the other two. That's close. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Captain Gyro might be able to see them off. It'll be interesting. Your group, it's all very close. Again, it's a bit cliched answer, but the fact that Pizza Wizards managed to get that 3-0 start. But that being said, he's only played 3. It's not like 4 wins on the trot. It's only 3 wins on the trot. So if you can, you might be able to inflict some damage on him in the game that you're going to play. And then because it's all so close between all the rest of you, for Pizza Wizard, if all the other you and Humperdinck and Pirate Joe and Ariel, if you all keep beating each other, Pirate Joe, Pizza Wizard will be happy with that because he can then keep pulling away. If one of you breaks out of that pack, it might get then really close in the final game week.
Yeah, might come down to points at that point. Maybe you'll pardon the pun.
Group C. I mean, before it all started, I would say Mr. Green, just because he's the only top-seeded player, quote-unquote, in that group. But Edward Scissorhands has had a really good start as well. And the fact that Philly beat Mr. Green when Mr. Green was on Hunters, that was, quite a shock. So I think advantage Edward Scissorhands. A lot will then depend this week. Mr. Green and Edward Scissorhands have to play each other. So if Edward can get a win against him, then he's looking pretty good to qualify in first. Group D, this group, goodness knows. I mean, WcKaczek, I said, was in the driving seat.
This game may be deciding. This game may change it all.
Well, I agree with that, because obviously I think WcKaczek played a game ahead of time. So I think the game week coming up, unless he's moved other games further forward in the schedule, he's not going to play this week. So that just gives the opportunity for Quincy and Werecraft to then catch him. So yeah, I completely agree with you. There's so much riding on this game. If WcKaczek's able to beat Werecraft here, I would say he's probably got, 1 foot in the final stage, despite, everything that happened against Quincy last night. But who knows? The only thing I will say is, I don't think there'll be any group where all the qualification is known before the final game week. There will be a lot to play for in the final game week, for first and second and third place. So it'll just make it extremely exciting. Not like last year, where because the groups were much bigger. I can't remember. In my group, I think I had about 4 matches left to go, and I already knew I'd qualified for the final league. So I was like, oh, okay. These games don't really mean much.
You had a glorified bye week.
Yeah, pretty much. I still had to play. Whereas this time, it's not like, no, every game is going to be extremely vital. You'll be probably going into your 8th game, not knowing your final position. Or maybe, the earliest, your 7th game week. Or 7th match. And I think that's just makes the whole thing more entertaining for us watching, the people playing it. Maybe a little bit more stressful for the people playing it, but I'm okay with that because I'm not competing. So I can just sit back and relax, watch everybody else get really stressed out.
Well, anyway, they've restarted, and Dracula went right back to land and then layered up 54.
Yeah, he did. Maybe he's just gone for the really obvious move and gone Cagliari here. I don't think he's been sneaky and done a Marseille, Alicante's impossible. I don't think he's played the sneaky play. Let's just ask. I mean, if he's been sneaking onto Barcelona, it wouldn't be that bad because he could hide and then wolf form to Santander and then get into South Atlantic. But he doesn't really want to do that. He wants to try to be on land as much as possible. Obviously, if he moves 2 more times, then Hans will know that he's not in Cagliari. I just assume he's in Cagliari. He's going to leave something nasty behind, and then he'll be on his way again.
He's giving them time to Cagliari because he's not in 36.
No, 36 can be quite good.
And we know he took off from 1, so he can't be there.
Yeah, that's right. I thought if he was going to try this play, he would have misdirected Alicante, since it's quite likely Santander is going to mature. I would have maybe misdirected 1, just to give the hunter something more to think about. He checked.
He's on Cagliari.
He's on Cagliari. Yep. I don't know if I like that move. He's just buying time for the hunters to stay in supply a turn. But then they're gonna have to deal with Cagliari. And can he rumor it? Hide. No, he won't be able to put a rumor token on it. But they're gonna have to deal with it. Otherwise, it'll make 4th week very, very easy for him if it's a vampire mature. Now, what Dracula could do here to be sneaky, if there is a vampire in Lisbon, if it's a vampire in Santander and in Lisbon, you could layer Santander, Lisbon matures, and it will wipe Mediterranean off the trail. So then he can leave Cagliari and go in either direction. He can hide in Cagliari, feed in Cagliari, and then go either direction. Now, I don't know if that's what he's got in mind, or if he's just going to let Santander mature and he's just going to keep going east. But if he can go either direction, that's going to cause the hunters even more headaches. The fact they have to do with Cagliari, and then they have to try and get Money Trail or Hypnosis.
Or just get lucky and guess which way he goes.
Yeah. Or they get, lucky evil presence or local rumors or something, but they're not really in the best position for it.
Yeah.
Ooh, is that a Hypnosis?
Dracula's definitely in the driver's seat on this game.
Absolutely, and I've just realised they did a trade, an excellent weather storm Mina. So there's no excellent weather to threaten Cagliari, and I wonder if that's a Hypnosis that got traded across to Mina.
Yeah, I definitely see Dracula should hide here because you know that they can't get to you right now.
Yeah, I agree.
fortify up your little island, and then
Yeah,
and then obviously, as you said, they can go for the feed, or if he's feeling like really cheeky, he could dark call even. Yeah,
yep.
but I don't think he'd do that one.
Nah,
Just buy that one extra turn to wipe out Mediterranean.
Oh, he can feed and then that'll work. He'll feed and then Mediterranean will fall off and then he'll go. Is he gonna let? Yeah, he's layering it. He's not maturing it. Ah. Now he'll feel pretty bad now if the hunters have renewed vigor and they jump onto Lisbon and they kill it.
He's definitely hidden.
Yeah. If I was Werecraft, I probably would have traded the Exton Weather off Mina to threaten Cagliari a lot more. Rather than having it revealed. Maybe give her another dud event. Maybe Van Helsing's just holding on to so much good stuff he doesn't want to give it to Mina. Just keep the Exton Weather revealed. Rather than revealing yet another event to Dracula. Which I can respect. Does he renew vigor onto Lisbon? Werecraft really needs.
The thing for Van Helsing though is that he is completely surrounded by layers now.
Is he?
I think 48 is the only safe spot he has left.
Yeah, you can go to 48. Madrid, yeah. Santander's a layer. He's still got the layer
there. So he'd have to ride over that way, get his 2, and then if he draws the 1, now he's got to choose which layer do I want to trigger.
Oh, right, that's true, yeah, because if he rolls a 1, you have to move into Madrid or Santander, or you'll probably just backtrack at that point to Toulouse. Toulouse isn't on the trail. He's keeping the one in Hamburg because it's the port. You got Zurich still on the trail. Oh, interesting. Charlie carriage already. 1, 2, 3. Oh, is he going down to Genoa to meet up with Mina? He is. Well, interesting. Okay. Okay, so Sue's going to go and deal with Cagliari. Now the problem is if Dracula feeds, is Sue still... Yeah, Sue's still going to jump into it. I guess Sue could move to Turinian to be safe, and then move to Cagliari once he moves off. I guess it makes Dracula, a little bit more scared about what Seward has. Is Seward fully equipped? No, he's still down an item, because he did the trade with Van Helsing. He has to be able to supply. He's missing an item. Oh, I don't know about that one.
Oh.
I guess for efficiency's sake, he's going to do a Cagliari as soon as possible. Oh, he's not moving Mina to Gadame. Huh. Okay, item deck reset. Oh, stake gone. There's a knife. Yeah, and there's a knife on Mina. But that was the knife that she revealed before. But she might have double knife now. Yeah, 3 stakes in the discard pile. It's going to get reshuffled for the next supply. He really needs Mystic Research. That would really help him out.
Start getting those night supplies going so you can get a little more efficiency out of this. Right. So, now for the question, is Dracula going to feed?
I think he's going to. There's only 100 to worry about because Mina's still revealing the excellent weather. Unless he plays Renewed Vigor.
Renewed Vigor, Speedy Telegraph.
Yep. But she's not full health though. He's missed out a couple of heals with her. If she was on full health, maybe you might try it. Especially since Dracula's gonna have to go back to sea. I'm trying to hit him hard before he does that. Oh! Oh, okay, this still works. Yeah, because Mediterranean's now gonna... He's in Tyrrhenian, but then he can go Mediterranean now. So it's not as good as him feeding, but it still works. He's in Tyrrhenian, but can go either direction.
And Stuart's still kind of committed to having to go 13 to clear it out.
Yeah, but that's okay. Oh. Oh, what? I was not expecting that move.
Nope.
Oh. Oh. Is he gonna move? Oh, what? What is this? Interesting. Okay, so he threatened with Seward, but Seward was down an item. Oh wow, this is very confusing. Well, he's got a plan, seemingly.
I hope.
Oh, that. Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, double fog.
And Discreet Sword and Hoax and Bats. So one fog's going.
Rude.
So no fog on Cagliari.
I believe 47 and 54 are the other two. Hold on, no.
No, just 50, just 47.
Yeah,
Santander. So he's free to go to Spain if he wants to, without accidentally tripping any layers. Is he gonna?
I'm trying to figure out which one, what that under the flip layer is, because I'm trying.
Oh, that's the Zurich one. That's Zurich. He's not going to wolf to Zurich from Mediterranean. I'm surprised he didn't feed in Cagliari. Maybe he just felt really threatened and thought that two Huns would jump on him with renewed vigor. But if you've got two good encounters, maybe just take the risk, because Mina's going to move in with fewer health, so it's down an item. I would have just taken the risk and fed, I think. Okay.
Let's see. Honestly, I think the best move would be either Mediterranean or Ionian, just to stay on the sea for a little bit. Force Thunders to ask which way did he go.
Yeah, probably Ionian based upon Hunter position right now. I don't think Mina has horses, so it wouldn't be too bad to do that. Unless he's going to wolf form to No, he's not. What do you think, people in the chat? Mediterranean or Ionian? Why do you say Ionian?
I'm thinking Ionian. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the hunters are kind of congregated around the Mediterranean. You go to Ionian, they have to now walk around the entire continent to get there. The only one who's really in position has to deal with Cagliari.
Oh yeah, Errol makes a good point that if there's renewed vigor, Van Helsing could have been the one who would trade for excellent with and then jump onto John Cagliari. That's a good point. Yeah.
That's honestly what I was thinking he'd do for if he renewed vigored, but since he never did, I never brought it up. Maybe he just doesn't have the renewed vigor, or...
Still supplying, and they're not events that you reveal immediately. He is hoarding some stuff. How's Dracula? I'll be a little bit worried. Well, oh, well, there's one you have to play immediately. Oh, really? He allied it?
Well, where's he going to have him search? Which city?
Well, it's just in case he had a surprising return. You would then just search for him, get him in the discard pile. Oh, he's had a mistake. Ah, rough.
Oh.
Oh.
Didn't think that through.
Oh, dear.
I think I would have done the same thing, though.
Oh, he has the oh, Gadami has the stake. Oh, right, that's a new vampire dead then. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Saboteur.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't use the saboteur when he landed. Oh yeah, I bet he has. He has a surprising return, and he wanted him for the search effect. Yeah, that's exactly what I would have done. If it was Aggie or Rufus Smith, absolutely ally. But Harker here isn't so useful. So yeah, you want him. If you have no surprising return, then maybe ally him just in case. But no, I would say if you've held on surprising returns, get Harker in the discard pile. And the problem is now, he didn't have to say that. Werecraft didn't have to say that. Now WcKaczek kind of knows he has a surprising return, which he's not able to utilize. So yeah. Doesn't matter if you're a hunter or Dracula player, you don't have to reveal your mistakes to your opponent.
Yeah. Even bad information could be good information.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. Like with my game with Arrow, and he said, imagine if I went back to Edinburgh. That's what made me immediately suspect he didn't go that way.
Ah. Oh, Ariel's in the chat. Don't I hope you don't give him any PTSD or anything after that game.
Oh. Oh, don't worry. I was getting plenty of PTSD in that game.
Mm-hmm.
That was not an easy win by any stretch.
Yeah, the cards definitely weren't falling for you early. But the local rumors.
Yeah, I don't pretend anything but that card saved me.
No.
I just desperately needed an information card and got the exact best one I could have asked for.
The event deck can be quite a cretin sometimes. It can just...
Yeah. The cruel seductress.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah, it has to. Surely it's Ionian wolf form.
Yeah. Yeah, Mediterranean wolf would be a super risk right now.
Yeah.
Especially if he's going back down to the Ionian.
I mean, South Atlantic's open if he gets caught. But...
how much help do you want to pay for them to catch on? How much are you willing to risk on it?
That's true.
There's...
Oh, is that a... oh, no renewed vigor. Yeah, and then Godalming is delayed. It's not a great speedy telegraph, unless he's just going to get Mina to... hypnosis, and then Van Helsing moves accordingly. Yep, there you go.
Misses.
Oh, he went back to Spain.
Oh.
Oh.
That is...
that's a risky move.
Yep.
Well, we saw the trade earlier, and I did say maybe there's renewed vigor being traded across, and that's what it ended up being. Right, I mean, he's got an escape route from the South Atlantic, but he might have to leave much earlier than he was expecting to.
He also has lawyers down there, so he probably would have had to announce himself eventually anyway. Or drop a few and then go South Atlantic. Just hope the hunters don't catch on till it's too late.
Yeah, exactly. There's only Santander's a lair, so he's still got quite a lot of free movement to run around. Van Helsing... I wonder how aggressive he's going to... oh no, he's supplying with Van Helsing. Well, the only advantage is because Sud had to move to Mina, It'd been better if Mina was in Marseille already, because then she could have hypnosised and then Sword would have been able to move on his turn. Rather than him having to move to Mina. So this is still okay, unless there's a chartered carriage. The hunters can't really get into Spain very well tomorrow. Then we know there's a fog, but if there's a timing with a speedy telegraph and a forewarned, or forewarns on the first person who moves in anyway. Yeah, Dracula's in trouble. But then he might get out of Spain. But he's taking so much damage for this, and he won't be able to go to Mediterranean again. So he's going to be forced to go up towards the UK. Gaddamin could just follow him round, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep following around and harassing him.
We've seen one chartered carriage, but there's two more. We haven't seen any sense of emergencies. So, yeah, hunters have quite a lot of resources still. They haven't expended too much. If he goes to the UK, there's an excellent weather ready. So yeah, I think it's just swung back towards the hunters slightly. Anything can happen still, but yeah. Werecraft might have the slight edge here now.
Yeah, there's also no trail to deal with.
Yeah, that's also a very good point. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, WcKaczek has to leave and jump back in. That's okay.
Yeah, the portrait bug.
Yep, at least that one is easily fixed. Here he is. He's back. Yeah. So I'm not
But
going
did
to
he
say
bring a
anything.
new trick with him? Or did he just get his evil twin brothers to log in?
Haha. I'm having difficulty with this game. Can you hop on?
Yeah.
Tag team it. One player for the Hunter games, one player for the Dracula games.
And then Val Helsing's coming in with the steel chair.
Races in on his Zimmer frame and just whacks Dracula over the head with it.
What would his entrance theme be?
They need to make a new item card for that.
Yeah. Entrance theme.
Do you think Dracula just made, the super obvious move and went to Madrid with the wolf form? Has he tried to be sneaky and has only gone to Alicante?
I think he would have gone to 26 Granada. I know it's the obvious move, but at the same time, it's also kind of your safest move. In case something like this happens, you're ready you're already on your escape route.
Not safe from consecrated ground though. You can die immediately in Granada if the consecrated ground comes out and blocks you in. But maybe just figure there wouldn't be a supply. The fact they had to move around for the hypnosis. Well, I mean, Van Helsing supplied. He could have got a hired scout. How many hired scouts have he? No, he's only one hired scout so far. So they could easily.
I guess they're being lazy this game.
They have been lazy, but then they could easily pop up when Dracula lands again after another sea move or whatever, and that could just be devastating.
Alright, your check cleared. He's over here.
WcKaczek's having to think very carefully about this one. But yeah, unless there's chartered carriage would only get Sword and Mina to 48. So they wouldn't easily be able to get yet. Oh. Well, I guess. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, here I am. Come get me.
Yeah. I mean, he's completely safe, right? No hunters are going to jump on to 3 encounters.
Yeah.
Unless
Unless
he can
he
get
has every single heavenly host and a consecrated ground. Oh, there's the renewed vigor.
Unless he has enough movement to get everybody there. If he has like chartered carriage to get them to Bordeaux and then they all move in, and if he has escape routes and things, then he might take the risk.
Galvin can't make it in time. He doesn't have the excellent weather, unfortunately.
No. I don't. Yeah, I think if he's playing renewed vigor here, I think he's going for it. 1.
Yep, sense of emergency.
Oh, but he's going to walk into so many encounters though. Yep. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that sense of emergency. This is really risky. This could just be curtains for the hunters if they, unless he has a great strength. And if he just thinks, I can get all 3 hunters into this fight...
Dracula
and
has also got that fog still on him. We haven't seen it pop up yet.
That's also a very good point. Yes, he might play it now. Alright, there's... Okay, so that's the vampire we were expecting. Oh. Plays Lucky Find already. Do you ditch horses here? I think you do. Yeah, we can't see the
last event. So if that last event, Dracula event is a fog.
Oh,
he's got no forewarned left.
Yeah, no forewarned, no escape route either. Oh wow, and the hunter's just gonna die here. Oh no, he doesn't have. Oh, did he discard horses for holy bullets? We can't see the discard pile. Dracula might ask for clarification what Seward discarded. I'm not sure if he's going to or not. He would be entitled to that information if he wants it.
Doesn't look like he's asking for it.
Oh, he got a holy.
Anyway.
Well, that's you don't need escape route if you got that. Then he's only got 2 combat items then. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, he must be able to get in with all these hunters. He wouldn't take this fight otherwise. Oh. We don't know what the other thing is. Isn't it aristocratic? Oh, did he have an aristocratic at Santander? If it's fog, you just play it, I think.
Yeah. Or did he place it in 48 when he was first arriving?
Maybe 48 or 34. You normally want it on a port city, but maybe if he felt... Yeah, I think if... I don't think you'd play your fog. I think you have to play it in Santander. And that's really risky now, because there's a chance that Van Helsing will waltz in with a forewarned. Why isn't Van Helsing moving?
Strider says he's games in Fury Week.
Yeah.
So they're going to wrap up soon.
Dracula is in deep, deep trouble here. The Van Helsing time to think. Maybe he's wondering, do I try to supply and then risk the horse move? Or you guarantee the horse move? Also, as you rightly pointed out, he might be in Saragossa. The wolf form location might be in Saragossa, so he doesn't want to move on to Saragossa in case it's a bat or something. It's probably Madrid, because he wouldn't want to get hit by a local rumours or evil presence, but he might have done it. Oh,
yeah.
Well.
Got the horses.
He got the horses, so it doesn't matter. There's the new vampire. As expected, is he going to send Seward into this fight?
Nope.
No. He doesn't want to get any more damage, which makes it... Oh! Van Helsing has only got 1 combat item.
Yeah,
he got holy bullets.
Well, whatever he's got, it's definitely... I'm pretty sure it's not a holy circle.
No. No. Can Mean again to this fight? Or do you think he can kill with just 2 hunters? Okay. Alright, no escape. Pretty predictable first turn. Wow. Because even if Dracula does get out of this, he's got several days to go. He's got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then he's got to move, I think, twice in the last week, unless he gets a hunter kill here. So, yeah.
Van Helsing's probably gonna dodge. Don't want to reveal your item.
Unless he's gonna punch.
Yep. Nope, dodge.
So then Van Helsing.
Yeah, I was probably worried about the attack, but now he's got to deal with the fact that he can't escape next turn.
This isn't as bad as it appears, because even if he takes 4 damage here on Van Helsing, he can take his second action to heal, and Seward's there. Oh, hey, Roscoe, hello. If you've just joined us, you're here for the pivotal moment. If you've been here all along, then fair enough. Yeah, the fact he'll be able to heal up double with Seward, he's only going to take basically 2 damage. He's only going to take 2 damage from this fight. If he only takes 2 damage and manages to get out, that's even better for him. He might then supply instead of healing. I reckon he's got a great strength. I don't think you would dive into a 3 encounter city with sense of emergency on Seward unless you've got
at least one safety net.
Yeah, he had the Holy Circle as one safety net, but he might have got that from the Lucky Find, potentially. I'm surprised he didn't ditch his horse. I think this might just be the deciding fight. I wonder if he'll come to regret that later on. Oh, another plotting.
Another dodge.
Another dodge.
Yeah.
Well, it's not too bad, because he can escape, take the damage, and then just dodge last turn, so it's all the same. Okay. Yep. Another 2 damage onto the old man, and then he'll dodge for the final turn. So it takes nothing. I need to try and check the item discard pile after this, just to see what was discarded from the Lucky Find.
Yeah, I haven't seen Heavenly Host in the discard, so that's probably on all the hunters.
Yeah, definitely looks like it. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
And there's a dodge.
There's a dodge. If he has great strength, he might supply with Van Helsing, but I reckon he's just going to heal up. Let me check the item discard. Oh, hang on. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. The 2 Holy Bullets in the discard pile. 2 did he draw... Oh, yikes. Did he draw, like, 2 stakes and a Garlic Reef and Holy Bullets with his Lucky Find? That's unfortunate.
Jeez.
And you're right, if he has Heavily Hosed Knife, then Holy Bullets is useless to him. So yeah, maybe Holy Circle was literally the best thing he could take. That's unfortunate. Can Mina get there? She'll need a chartered carriage or a sense of emergency to get into this fight.
Yeah. Actually,
I think it's an aristocratic in Santander. The fact that he hasn't ambushed it at all.
Hamburg. So he doesn't have to worry about the layers anymore, at least.
Yep.
So he's safe to move however he has to.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he took Zurich off the trail. Probably to... So then Werecraft didn't know if he'd wolf formed Zurich or not. I don't think she has chartered carriage or sense of emergency, otherwise she'd be using it immediately. Nah. It's a 2-on-1. Oh wait, what did Van Helsing do with his... Oh, of course, the bodyguards. I forgot all about them.
Yep.
Oh, we didn't heal with Van Helsing. Whoa.
And he had a rifle.
And he revealed a rifle.
Holy bullets.
Wow.
Van Helsing is in deep trouble now.
He has to
He
have
needs
great
an
strength.
escape route. Great strength or escape route. Van Helsing is just a liability in this fight now.
Yeah, why didn't he heal? I guess he wanted to try and get a planned ambush out of it, but he must, no, surely he must have a planned ambush. Oh, I don't know about that one. Oh, who's doing this? Van Helsing's dead from the heroic leap.
Old man missile.
Whoa.
And that's going to end the combat.
It does end the combat. Wow, I didn't see that one coming. Okay, so
Dracula's down to 3, so he can't go to sea anymore. He's got to stay on land.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to feed first. Yikes, I guess he just realized that Van Helsing wouldn't be able to survive the combat. Yeah, he should have fed then. He'd been down to 4 health on Van Helsing going into the fight. That might have been alright. Oh, Van Helsing traded with Seward. Huh. Oh yeah, you're right. Van Helsing's down an item. Oh, well spotted. Ariel. Oh, now this now does cause trouble for Dracula because wow. So Dracula can't go to sea. He needs to feed. But all it takes, if he puts down a reckless vampire and it fangs, then that's just GG. Van Helsing had one, traded it right before the combat, but then the bodyguards hit him. Oh. Wow.
Well, the good news for Van Helsing is the hospital's right next door, as opposed to halfway across the continent.
Yeah. But that might be where this wolf form is, so he's going to have to supply up before walking into it. Yeah, without the trade, bodyguards would kill him. Wow. Yeah, before heroic leap, and he would have lost the heroic leap. Whoa. Also, he did have to do the trade. No, wait. How that have worked? If he'd healed instead of trading, he would have been on 6 health when the bodyguards hit. So he wouldn't have had a conventional. He would have been down to 2 health anyway. Betting on renewed vigor again. I agree. Oh, wait, what? Oh, got to relog. Okay, fine.
Yeah, portraits again.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, this game has suddenly gone back up in the air.
Yeah, so much for me saying, oh, this is hunter advantage after finding him in Iberia. Yeah, so risky diving into... I mean, the hunters had it slightly fortunate that this encounter wasn't revealed. It must be something like a hoax or an aristocratic that there's no point revealing. Oh, the bodyguards, the hidden bodyguards. They just get tucked up away in the corner like this, and you forget they're there. Oh...
Yeah, so we're Drac on 3 health and 12 victory points. So this is back up to 1 fight, basically.
Yep. It might just take a reckless vampire fangs and that'll do it.
Stewart's on 7 hit points, so Dracula's probably not going to be able to stand up and kill him right now.
No, that's true, but there's no escape route, so if he does walk into a reckless vampire, or Fog would save him. Is that what you do? Do you just move somewhere and put down Fog and hope, because Seward hasn't got an event, but then if he's got renewed vigor, he could and he might get lucky and get full ward and then move in. Whoa. I don't even know with Dracula where you go. Do you risk the move to Bordeaux, hoping you can't stay in place because Seward kill you with 6 health? Maybe. If he feeds, he might. It's still on Dracula's turn for you, right?
Yes.
Okay, I've had some games where the game has skipped ahead and I've just timed out and hasn't told me.
Well, it was WcKaczek's back, so.
I'm trying to. When you're doing this, you have to, as a Dracula player, you have to try and think like, what's the cause for victory here? Move somewhere, feed. So that takes you up to. That's Friday night feed. Saturday, Sunday. Well, then he only has to move once. He'll have enough health to do it. Yeah. Oh no. No need vigor. Oh, yeah, so the hunters do need to try and catch him today then. Because he could feed, move 2 sea space and then just land, and then he wins. If Consecrated Ground comes out, you have enough health to move 1 more sea space. Unless Rufus Smith comes out.
Alright, so...
There must be fog.
If you're Dracula, he's probably going to 31, fogged it.
He must, yeah. Wow, just the game has just swung so heavily now back into Dracula's favour. When it looked like he was done, the fact he was found in Iberia with hunters so close to him. Now that Santander lair actually really paid off.
Stuart just grabbing an event.
Yeah, it was hoping for a forewarned or something, I suppose.
Yeah, Van Helsing in the hospital.
If I was Mina, I'd be tempted to check Bordeaux just to make sure he isn't sneaking out of Spain that way. Because he might not be in Lisbon. Lisbon would be the... but that, yeah.
It's the obvious choice, but is it too obvious? It would also work really well, but again, does Mina have the forewarned?
And the thing is, if Van Helsing's in the hospital, I don't think he can trade. I'm not quite sure how that interaction works. So maybe they have forewarned. Yeah, so they have forewarned, but on the wrong person. If Mina's holding on to it, that's useless. Unless it is Bordeaux. If he can catch Dracula now, Bordeaux.
Trade with Van Helsing, that's going to take 2 turns to do. You need a speedy telegraph to get it on anybody useful at that point.
Correct, yeah.
Unless you want unarmed Van Helsing to just hope he walks into it.
Oh, but he's going to have to move out of the hospital, potentially into a vampire. And he doesn't want to do that, because he might lose the game if it's a Fangs on a Reckless. Oh, I just say as Mina, just check Bordeaux and just... I mean, he's probably fogged it. Yeah, wherever he's gone, he must have put down fog. Where's he going?
He's going to fog, he's going to feed. Yep.
Oh, off he goes.
He's taking the train.
Bordeaux. Okay,
Yep,
he's not...
Or 48. But I don't think it's 48.
No, I don't think so either. No. Safe move. He's going to feed now. Unless Godalming has forewarned. Godalming might have the forewarned. So he's waiting for Dracula to feed. Ooh, this is... in the balanced stuff. Just like the game last night. The games in this tournament so far have just been unreal.
Yeah. Seems like that's one of the themes for this tournament so far. It's never over till it's over.
No.
A lot of these really are coming down to the last moves.
And it's the first stage as well. You expect it in the final league, but this is the first stage. Just goes to show the quality of all the players this year. Absolutely top notch. If Godalming has a forewarned and he can get into Lisbon,
that could be GG right there.
Oh, okay, so it seems like Roscoe is watching the match which Strider was spectating. He says it's a really good one. Don't spoil it to me. I'm going to watch it. Once this live stream's done, I'm going to go to bed, but I'll watch Strider's live stream. I'm very intrigued to see how Mr. Green and JB Philly played out. So yeah, please, nobody spoil it to me. Hi Strider. Welcome back. I'll watch your live stream later.
I do believe we're about to witness the match ourselves.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's coming down to it.
Yeah, this might be the final move, Strider, potentially. He's taking so long to make his turn too. He's trying to work out, is he safe to... But he's not, he can't go to C though.
He can't hide. That's
Nope.
still on the trail. He's got one more turn for that.
So it's either feed or... Yeah, he did feed. Because he can't go to C because he wouldn't have enough health to survive. So he has to feed. It's the only way he wins. But he has to bank on it that Godalming doesn't have a forewarned.
Yep, there's the 31. There's the fog. No, that's it.
Oh, that's a GG. Wow, didn't get forewarned. Yep, he can just go to C now, and he just lands and he wins. God. Blimey, Dracula's have come back after the first week.
Yeah, he's got to do 2 C movements, then he wins, but still, that's it.
Yeah, Consecrated Ground won't save the Hunters, Vampire won't save them. Oh well, that's a GG. Oh, after the first week, Hunters had a good win rate, but Dracula has come back undead and kicking.
Actually, there is one possibility, I think I see.
What's that?
Dracos. Well, first off, they need to get his name, Rufus Smith.
Oh.
Yeah, Rufus Smith, go to South Atlantic. Mediterranean's still on the trail. He has to go to North Atlantic. Consecrated Ground, just bombard the coast and force him to move one more sea movement.
Oh.
I don't think it's going to happen, but that's the only way I see out of this.
Well, that's actually right. Yeah, because Mediterranean's gonna stay. Yeah, he has to go South Atlantic. He has to go North Atlantic. Yep, you're right. You're right. If he gets Rufus Smith and Consecrated Ground,
and the 3 holy heavenly hosts.
There's a Desecrated Soil. So Dracula would get feeding back, but I think it's going to be too late.
Rumors.
Oh. Night Supply, that makes sense.
Yep. Like I said, your only hope at this point is Rufus.
Dracula can land in Cadiz. How could... Oh!
He couldn't call, but that would announce where he is and give them one last chance to dive him.
That could be a way if he... Oh, wait, hang on a minute. There's still going to be fog. So if Dracula Dark Calls goes to sea and then lands in Cadiz, he wins. And Rufus won't save him. Oh, but then he can CG him. Yeah.
CG is the only hope.
Yeah. No, I think you just go to sea and just hope and pray that Rufus Smith doesn't come out. Hmm. Yeah, Werecraft saying it would take too many actions. If it's Godaming and Mina with a stake, I completely understand it. Yeah, you're right, Max. I'm saying Max in the chat saying that could land a good d4 hide. But the thing is, Dracula wants to land to win. He doesn't want to be stuck on land and then there could be a potential fight. What he wants to try to do, make sure you say hi to me. Hi, Strider. What he wants to do is go to C and then just land instantly to win. If the longer he stalls on Spain, there's a risk of things going wrong for him. You don't want to be landing before the 4th week, and then having to wait for the 4th week to trigger to get Fury of Dracula points. Unless he has a Reckless and he thinks he can get a Fangs attack from a Reckless. Hopefully WcKaczek comes back soon. What's Werecraft saying? And they were both fighting vamps. Were they? Is there a way we can know if this Santander thing actually was this new vampire was? I think so, yeah. I think this... Oh, I don't know how the order of the encounters go when you layer it. Is the one that's furthest to the left is the one that was placed first? I think so. So maybe it was a fighting vampire. What's that? What's he saying? One is a dig for certain cards in the decks of CG. Obviously, Santander was a huge decision whether to fight with Van Helsing at 2 HP or not, but with him just at 2 HP, I doubt I could do more than 5 damage. I was concerned about him dying then escape his bat. That is true. Yeah, that's alright, Max. Yeah, this game started a little bit later than the match that Strider was live streaming, and the pace of the game has just been naturally a little bit slower. Just because of, you know, it's been a really tense game. Very tense and tactical. Hopefully WcKaczek comes back soon. Okay, WcKaczek's back. Yeah, WcKaczek rightly so doesn't want to mess this up.
Yeah. You're about to close out the game, and like I said, there might be one path for the Hunter's victory, but you could still make a mistake.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like, you know, as a Dracula...
time to talk up with each other. We can see all these moves from bouncing off each other. He's got to do this cold.
I think, though, if he's deduced that the only way he can lose is with CG and Rufus Smith, I think you just take the risk and just dive to the sea and just hope the Hunters don't draw those cards. I don't think he wins by staying on land. I think he just has to go.
Yeah. Just go for it at this point.
Yeah. If WcKaczek wins, how would that affect the standings? WcKaczek would be top of the group, 4 wins out of 5. I think Werecraft would actually be 1 and 2. Because he lost to Quincy last week. But Werecraft's only played 3 games. So, but it puts WcKaczek in quite a strong position. And Werecraft's playing catch-up. Yeah, the Hunters have been having some real issues with items, ticket pool for the entire game. And that's cost him. I think it was an aristocratic in Santander. Come on, WcKaczek, take your move. You can chat about this afterwards.
Yeah. I got things to do, places to be.
Just tried it with the boar emojis in the chat. I'm the only one who gets that. Oh dear. Oh, WcKaczek was planning to go to Santander all along. Wow, fair enough. I thought he went to Santander because of the fact he was found in Iberia. But he was planning to do it all along.
Yeah.
So, arguably a wasted hypnosis then if he was going to reveal himself. Obviously, Werecraft had no idea that was going to happen.
Time.
No, obviously not. Yeah, very easy inside lane. I don't really want to write in the chat to chivvy them up, but I might have to.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Do we have to install a shot clock here?
The showmate Victor I can't go to see yet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, he's made his move.
There we go.
Interesting. Oh, because Mediterranean can fall off the trail, so you can go in either direction. Right. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Alright.
The fog will go away at sundown, though, so there will be one last fight, I think. It'll be Gottled. If I'm thinking this through correctly. I don't know the exact timing on those two.
Oh, he didn't ambush him. But the discreet sword.
No, it didn't reveal either.
No, interesting. Yeah. It would have reset his deck had it. So he might have got lucky and got his fog back. Yeah,
Okay,
just
so it's after Dracula potential fight, then Star of Night. That's when the fog triggers away.
Yeah. Oh, he's giving him a card. Yeah, if he gives him
Influence.
Oh, and he had Mystic Research. Yikes. And a planned ambush.
Double Knife Heavenly Host.
She was very well equipped if he was in order. Obviously, no forewarned. Yeah, Dracula now can go in either direction. So even with Rufus Smith coming out, is there enough? Oh, this is a knife fight. He's gonna ambush surely to try to kill. Oh, it bugged. Oh, for goodness sake! Shouldn't bug like that. Ooh. Did he just got a Heavenly Host? I think he might have done. So that makes then CG even more. If he did get Rufus, yeah, because you can go to Mediterranean now. There's too many places he can land. Yeah, that's a GG, I'm afraid. Yeah, you're right. It might actually affect IDS. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to ambush. shouldn't fail though, that's the weird thing. Because Speed Telegraph's not in play. That's very strange. Strider saying, guess the match needs to be replayed if it's glitched.
You could find a new commentator for that match.
Yeah, I completely agree with Werecraft. The chance of the new vampire actually killing me is highly unlikely. So yeah, I would just... He will particularly if you ambush. Yeah, I think you just leave it be. If she's on 1 health or something. Yeah. No, this is a GG. This is a Dracula win. It will just be on how much health. But I think Max made a point earlier, and I agree with. Dracula could just go to South Atlantic, and now just instantly land to win. Wait, what? Why are you searching this? Exactly?
I don't know. Maybe he's searching it to let him have his ambush vampire, I don't know.
Not sure about that one, he didn't have to do it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why he's fighting this, he doesn't have to. He would win or lose before this ever matured, so I'm not quite sure why he's doing this, but okay. Yeah, so yeah, Dracula could just land in a South Atlantic port to win after leaving. If Werecraft wanted to hurt his IDS a little bit more, he could make him, he could CG all the South Atlantic ports and force him to move 1 more space. If you got Rufus Smith out, you take another. Scot-sword, you should do a weekly recap video of the standings. That is exactly what I'm going to do, Strider. Not a weekly one, I'll do it for this week, week 4 and week 5 of the first week. But I am going to do that, yes.
I'm tempted to just type in yes in the chat.
Yeah. Maybe. Guess what happened to my forewarned? Got stuck.
I'm gonna guess Van Helsing had it.
It was on Van Helsing. Oh, of course it was. Yikes. Yeah. I don't know. There we go. Yep. If the results get posted like soon, I am more than happy to record it tonight very, very quickly before I go to bed. If not, I'll have to do it tomorrow night. But yes, I do want to do a roundup video. I think there's 1 game coming out on my channel tomorrow, so it might go on my channel tomorrow night anyway. Yeah, I do want to do a video where I round up all the results and sort of just give a quick overview of the standings and things. Yeah, I'm not sure why he's killing this. I guess he's just doing it for the satisfaction of knowing what the other encounter was. But the fact he had an ambush with it just screamed aristocratic. But yeah, this is going to pile on quite a bit of pressure onto Werecraft if he's, the fact he's going to lose this game 1 and 2. I mean, he's lost to WcKaczek and Quincy. That's no, certainly not bad players to be losing to. But he should be playing catch up. Another Dracula win, another really good Hunter player being defeated as well. And people say Hunters are OP.
I'd still say they're the more powerful faction, but far from OP.
What's Jelly? Philly is saying, or if not a video, just a quick summary of the games played and wins would be helpful. I don't know if anyone's been giving full track. Other than me and Peter Seeley. Oh yeah, no great strength either.
Very carefully.
Yes, he dived in. So that diving into Santander did not pay off. Hunter's lost it with that move, but then might have lost it anyway if he'd gone to sea. I understand why he had to do it, because he could have just gone to the South Atlantic. Oh, and there's Sister Agatha. Oh, Aggie. Late to the party, as per usual.
Well, she was busy at a wedding too, remember?
Mm-hmm. There he goes, off to sea, and then he'll land tomorrow to win. If he wanted to, he could move one more sea space, just because it's all mature, and you get one more IDS out of it. But maybe he'll just want to end the game. But then that one IDS might be vital. Who knows? Hello. Oh, now I'm seeing there's a boost in viewers. Hello, people. Hello, everybody watching. Reaching the end of a really great game. It's been very tense and tactical. Not the fastest game in terms of pace, but there's a lot of very awkward decisions that had to be made, especially from the hunter side. Items just not quite on the right people, events not quite there, ticket pool was definitely lacking. When you're playing Pizza Wizard, Mettking, is it a hunter game or a Dracula game you've got?
I believe I'm hunting him first.
Ah, okay. I was going to say, if you're a Dracula player, have you picked up any tips here from WcKaczek? But
just have to see how that one goes.
Yep.
My current plan is to try and stab the vampire until he stops moving.
Oh, but get some holy bullets into him. I think the thing is, like, this game has really showed just how, just even the slight awkwardness with items, or even just events, can cause huge issues for the hunters. And WcKaczek's done very well here to capitalize on it all. Did Heavenly Host get discarded? We haven't seen it because the deck reset, but I think, yes, try to point that out in the chat. So yeah, CG wouldn't have worked anyway, and the fact Mediterranean's off the trail. Dracula.
Now it's just Dracula just lands and ends it.
Dracula ends, wins the game, exactly. He'll get the Fury of Dracula points before the... oh no, he's moving over...
Making one more sea movement.
Oh, he's making the sea space because he'll get 2 more IDS out of this. So that is a legitimate strategy to do. No need to apologise, WcKaczek. You're doing it for IDS. It's a completely valid strategy.
Yeah. If this was a normal game, then yeah, you're just kind of eating up time, but in a game where everything matters, including that, yes, that's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, and it's going to be, you know, it could come down to IDS, which is the difference between who finishes first or second in a group, or third and fourth in a group. So, this is, or even second and third, because that all affects how you get put into the second stage. So yeah, this is completely valid strategy. Werecraft is racing through his turns because he knows he's lost. So
yeah.
So WcKaczek will end on 6 health.
And there's the money trail on Van Helsing.
Oh, on Van Helsing of all people. Nice.
And now he's going to land in Cagliari to end it.
Let's try. Oh, there's CG. Oh, he can actually take a little bit of IDS off him. Let's try to say it's fine to do it for IDS. We need to keep in-game analysis to a minimum, save for post. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there's just a little bit too much time lost in the turns before he left Spain. I agree. Oh well, so he's going to have another day to move now. So you only got one more IDS out of it.
Yeah.
And then if Werecraft qualifies for whatever, no. Yep, there you go. So he's finished on 5 hit points. Good game. Oh yeah, the aristocratic, yeah.
Yep.
Because he didn't clear it.
I like that. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. That was definitely a fun one.
I knew WC would win. Excellent. Well done, Strider. Yeah, good game. Anything in particular from the game that you want to quickly comment on before we finish the live stream?
Let's see. Well, not really sure what else to really say. I mean, we kind of had to wrap it all up in the end there when we had to wait on all those problems at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really think of anything else to add beyond.
No.
Well, yeah, the consecrated round I thought he would play, but then he hit and got that Mediterranean back. I didn't even think of that one.
No, me neither. No, so it's good for WcKaczek to have taken that extra time. Because if Rufus Smith had come out, he could have lost the game because of it. So, fair enough, but yeah, just... No, I agree with you. I think
decided to take vacation.
I would say so, yeah. I think he's got a week off now.
Yeah.
What's Strider saying? Enjoy Pizza Wizard JB Philly. I think you mean Mr. Green, Strider. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to go and watch it now. That's going to be great to watch. No, I completely agree with you. I think we summarized everything. It was a very tense game. Not as free-flowing as some of the others, but a lot of very,
Yep. They both played really well. I can't really say they did any true misplays.
No, me neither. I think if you're casually glancing at it, the dive into Santander, it didn't pay off, but I think maybe Werecraft, you might have lost the game if you hadn't done it then. So you took the risk, it didn't work out, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. So yeah. So everybody who's watching, thank you for watching the game. As I said, Strider was live streaming a match this evening, so if you haven't watched that, feel free to go to Strider's channel and check that out. There's a match coming out on my channel tomorrow evening, European time, I think it's like 4 PM UTC. And then if the results are put into the Discord tonight or tomorrow, I will try to record a little video rounding up all the results. So you can check that out in the description of any video from the League of Dracula. You'll find a playlist of all the other games that I've recorded and Strider's recorded. Quincy, Mettking as well. Mettking, who's been with me, thank you for joining for the game, Mettking. Obviously, Mettking's got his own channel.
Always a pleasure to join.
So you go and check out Mettking's recordings. And good luck for your game against Pizza Wizard during the week.
Yeah. Well, don't want to overlook Humperdinck tomorrow, though, first.
Oh, you got Humperdinck as well tomorrow?
Yeah, Humperdinck tomorrow, and then Wednesday I got Pizza Wizard.
Ooh, 2 big games for you. Oh, you could...
Yeah, I've got the rematch with Humperdinck, who beat me week 1, and then I've got to go against Pizza Wizard, and he's kind of the guy who's intimidating me most. So it's a big week.
Oh, but if you get 2 wins, you're looking very good to qualify. Massive. You're looking very good to qualify then.
Yeah, that could be almost what guarantees me a 3rd place, if nothing else.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And you can just try and fight for even better standing after that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to close the live stream. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I shall see you in the next episode for the League of Dracula very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.